There's a century-old Japanese ceramics technique called kintsugi, and it's the art of celebrating flaws and bringing together the broken fragments to make the final piece ultimately more beautiful. My name is Katia Zoritch, and I'm the writer for the House of Beautiful Business. In a way, once we master one creative process, it transitions seamlessly into the other one. There's not such a big gap between the two. Writing and ceramics is actually quite similar. Finding your voice as a brand is like capturing lightning in a bottle. Everywhere you look, there's a story. And the question is, how do you give it a voice in a world already full of noise? Choosing the raw materials is the beginning of any process. With ceramics, that means going out into the wild and looking for clay, because it's basically mud and it's everywhere. With writing, it's research. Basically, you collect all of these sources, all of these quotes, the case studies, results, and you bring it all together onto a sheet of paper or a Google Doc or anywhere you store all that information. So now you have this ball of clay and you basically smack it onto the wheel and you start centering it. It is really the most important sort of stage of doing ceramics. Centering the clay is a little bit like curating your research, making sure there's a structure there, that the voice is aligned, basically giving it a general theme, an idea that holds it all together. You can't force a ceramic piece into existence. You have to guide it, accompany it, give it shape, give it the strength to hold on its own, and then you also have to be prepared for it to fall apart. This act of surrender is at the heart of every single creative process. At some point, you have to be prepared that the piece can take its own shape, and it's not the shape that you had in mind. It's like removing the ego from the piece, letting go of this urge for it to go exactly as you planned it. Sometimes when a piece is broken, that's the moment when it's most beautiful. People aren't perfect, and it's people that we're trying to connect with through our writing. When we learn how to write, we learn grammar, how to write with cursive, how to put things on a page. All in all, we learn a set of rules. And while it's very important, what ceramics has taught me is that you can learn rules and master them to a perfection, but the piece is not always going to follow them. Everyone has their own creative process. And at our gathering in Barcelona, I would like to help people take the experience they have, take what they already know, and channel it into becoming an even more beautiful writer.